What's going on, Dodgers Nation? D-Mac here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For up-to-the-minute Dodgers news and rumors, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. Really helps the channel out. And as always, on your takes down below in the comment section, today's Dodgers Nation question of the day. Give me your final MLB free agent frenzy predictions down below. Will the Dodgers sign Freddie Freeman, Clayton Kershaw, Chris Taylor? Will they make a trade today? Maybe for a Luis Castillo? Are there other names out there that you think the Dodgers will sign today? We're going to be keeping you up to date all throughout the day, so keep checking back here on the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. You can follow me on Twitter at DMac_LA and the Dodgers Nation Twitter account for more news and up-to-the-minute rumors as well, so be sure to check over there. But give me those takes down below in the comment section. And for all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So let the MLB madness begin. Today is the last day that teams can sign players or trade for players before the lockout begins tomorrow, and the Dodgers have a lot going on. We're going to start with Freddie Freeman. Jon Morosi tweet out, Freddie Freeman is the superstar free agent to watch today. While many have expected him to return to Atlanta, the Yankees and Dodgers are among the teams with interest. As Jon Heyman has noted, Freeman also could fit the Red Sox. So, first things first is break out that Dodgers rumor meter. Right now, I'm still giving it a 3 Dodger dogs. I think there is definitely smoke with Freddie Freeman and the Los Angeles Dodgers and a few other teams out there. Like Jon Morosi mentioned, the Yankees and the Red Sox. He makes a lot of sense for the New York Yankees. They need a left-handed bat. They were interested in signing Corey Seager. They didn't land him. So Freddie Freeman definitely makes sense. There was also some talk that they wanted to bring back Anthony Rizzo. So we know about that. And of course, the Dodgers. They didn't sign Corey Seager. They need to replace his production from the left side of the plate. He's a Gold Glove first baseman. Now the big question is, will you be okay with having Max Muncy be your everyday second baseman? So he'll probably primarily get time at second base, but he also has played some third, and Justin Turner also has played some second. So you can mix those guys up. If the Dodgers keep Gavin Lux, he'll see some time at second base as well. But I do think if they make the move for Freddie Freeman, I think there's a really good chance that the Dodgers would trade Gavin Lux. Now, Freddie Freeman has seen minimal time at third base. And yes, that is an option. I'm sure he can get it done, but I think that you would keep him at first base considering he is a Gold Glove first baseman. That is where he's going to see the lion's share of the time if he does sign with the Los Angeles Dodgers. But the Dodgers will also benefit from having the designated hitter next year. They'll be able to mix things up and rotate guys in and out of the DH spot. And then when Freddie Freeman needs a day off, you see Max Muncy play first base. So they will have some options if they do sign Freddie Freeman. And I think at this point, the Dodgers definitely do have a chance to sign Freddie Freeman. You saw the video I dropped a few weeks ago. I said the Dodgers would be used by Freddie Freeman and his agent to try to further leverage his deal with the Atlanta Braves. And while I think that that was the situation early on, because that's what all agents do, the thing that changed everything was Corey Seager and Max Scherzer both signing elsewhere. So the Dodgers have that $100+ million that they were going to give to Max Scherzer. They have that $260+ million that they were going to give to Corey Seager. Now, you definitely need some money to extend Trey Turner, and you have guys down the line, the Buehlers, the Uriases, the Bellingers, but don't worry about those guys right now. This is about this offseason, and right now, if you have an opportunity to sign a guy like Freddie Freeman, you have to make that move. He's too talented of a player. He's a high-character guy, and most importantly, he's still one of the very best hitters in all of Major League Baseball. Freddie Freeman is elite. He has been for quite some time now. I gave you his numbers yesterday from the start of the 2013 season. Well, here are his MLB ranks since the start of the 2020 season. He's 4th in batting average at .311, 3rd in on-base percentage at .412. He's 12th in slugging at .539. He has a 149 WRC+. That's good for 5th. A 400 WOBA. That's good for 3rd. He has 7.8 F-WAR. That's good for 4.46. So Freddie Freeman is still an outstanding player. He's 32, and I don't think he's showing any signs of slowing down. I think last year he got off to a slow start coming off that excellent MVP season, but he picked it up and he had an outstanding October. So if you can sign Freddie Freeman, you definitely do that. Ideally, it's a 5-year deal at a higher AAV, but if it takes the 6 years, $180 million that he's been rumored to be asking for, you pay the man. Because remember, Mookie Betts, yes, he signed to a 12-year contract, but how many prime years does Mookie Betts have? 4, 5, 6, something in that range. You have to pair Mookie Betts with another elite player to try to maximize this championship window. And Freddie Freeman, he is a perfect star for LA. He's a big name. He's a Southern California kid. Just look at his career. His career statistics: 1,565 games, 295 batting average, 271 home runs, and 893 OPS. He's a 2-time Silver Slugger, the 2018 Gold Glove Award winner. He's a 5-time All-Star, and then he won the 2020 NL MVP. Had a 1102 OPS in that 60-game season. So I think it's a no-brainer if you can get him at that cost. Do I think it's going to happen? I still think that if the Braves meet his asking price, he will be a Brave. But like I told you yesterday, they are very cost conscious. They are trying to maintain payroll flexibility down in Atlanta. Liberty Media, they're worth billions of dollars, but they're not running that organization like they're the Dodgers or one of these big market franchise. And then also our friend David Vassay said yesterday on AM 570 that Freddie Freeman is growing impatient with the Atlanta Braves. And the rumor is right now that they haven't even offered him a contract. So the longer this goes, I think the better shot the Dodgers have. We'll see how it shakes out. Either way, we'll be on here to discuss it, but LA definitely has a puncher's chance right now. Now, David Vassay also said yesterday that there's a very real possibility that Clayton Kershaw follows Corey Seager down to Texas and signs with the Rangers. So we've heard about the Rangers for years now. It does feel like there's some serious smoke with Texas and Kershaw. And look, if he signs with the Rangers, how could you fault the guy? He's done everything. He's a walking Hall of Famer, a first ballot Cooperstown guy, a 3-time Cy Young Award winner, a 1-time MVP winner, a World Series champion with the Dodgers. He's given everything to the Dodgers organization. If he says, hey, I'm at the end of my career, I want to go home where I'm from, I want to play my baseball in Dallas. And like I said a few weeks ago, never underestimate the gravitational pull of coming home. He's from Dallas. He's proud of where he's from. And the bottom line is it's going to be better for his family if he goes to Dallas, because that's where they're going to raise their kids and that's where they're going to go to school. It just makes more sense for Clayton Kershaw at this stage of his career. You know his wife Ellen is going to have a say in this. It will be a family decision, and no player in Major League Baseball feels more family first than Clayton Kershaw. That's why I do think it's a very realistic possibility at this point. I hope he stays with the Dodgers. My heart would be broken as far as losing him as a player. I think that he should go out the right way. It'd be crazy to think that his last pitch at Dodger Stadium was against the Brewers on that night, and he leaves the mound with an injury. I think we need to give him his roses and let him go out the right way. Have a big Kershaw day, a Kershaw parade. But hey, we'll see how it goes. If he wants to go home, you just can't fault the guy. It's his decision. You have to respect it. And don't kid yourself. When it comes to these negotiations, when it comes to where players sign, it's mostly always about the money. With Clayton Kershaw, he's not going to take a massive pay cut just to come back with the Dodgers if you can make more money with the Texas Rangers and play close to home. So look, Kershaw, he's the nice guy in the world, but he's also a smart guy too, and he's not going to take any massive pay cuts. And I think that when you're the Rangers, they should overpay for Clayton Kershaw. They should try to get a guy with that name cachet. And I think the Rangers are after that Clayton Kershaw name. They want his brand in Texas, and it'll be interesting to see how the Dodgers counter a big offer from Texas if they make that. But I definitely think there's some serious smoke there as well. I hope at the end of the day he ends up with the Dodgers. I'd definitely be heartbroken if he played any baseball in another team's uniform, wearing another team's hat. It's definitely going to take some getting used to, and something we never thought would be possible, but anything is possible in this league at this point. You're seeing player mobility rise in Major League Baseball. I actually think it's good for the sport, but when it comes to Clayton Kershaw, I think that you just got to respect the decision. Now, the other names today, Chris Taylor to me is the one that is just tough tough to get a read on because there's so many teams that are interested in him. I dropped a video on Chris Taylor and his potential suitors yesterday. He will likely sign today, so we'll find out. Will he be back with the Dodgers? Will he be with the Angels, the Mariners, the Blue Jays, the Nationals? So many teams after him. Are there mystery teams? So that's one to watch. Kenley Jansen is rumored to possibly be signing with the Marlins. That's one to watch. How about Corey Knebel possibly signing with the Philadelphia Phillies? And also, Jon Heyman tweet out, Reds are still fielding interest in Luis Castillo, Tyler Mahle, and Sonny Gray. Chances for a trade today. So that's something else to look for. Will the Dodgers be involved in any of these trades around the league? Will they try to make a trade for Luis Castillo? We've been talking about that for years now at this point. If you want to see our latest video, I'll drop that down below in the description on the Dodgers potentially pursuing Luis Castillo. And look, if they're going to make that trade, you would have to believe that Gavin Lux would be on the move. And that would make a lot of sense, especially if the Dodgers are able to sign Freddie Freeman, because you have Freddie Freeman at first, you slide Max Muncy over to second base, and then Gavin Lux, where do you play him? Yes, you could still stay on as that utility man if they're unable to sign Chris Taylor, and that's also a possibility. But, hey, you could see a scenario. Maybe the Dodgers trade for Luis Castillo or Sonny Gray or Tyler Mahle, and they sign Freddie Freeman today. But there's going to be a lot going on. We're going to be dropping videos throughout the day. But give me your predictions down below in the comment section. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMAC_LA. For all things Dodger baseball all offseason long, the latest news and rumors up to the minute, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. Download the new Dodgers Nation app for all latest Dodgers Nation merch. Head over to gearup.la. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.